Where should we focus our efforts?
We can't defend against both
With
the
the devouring
Voidstorm and the aggression from the Lightbloom. Harandar has joined your Haranir friend to aid in ending the threat. They await you in Fairbreeze.
With the devouring host occupying much of our attention and time, we leave our backs exposed to other threats that wait in the wings. This light bloom that has afflicted Eversong grows worse by the day. If it gets out of control, then we might find ourselves fighting a two-front conflict. Or worse, having our home consumed completely while we busy ourselves with the void. The strange woman who you found poking about the light bloom. You seem to be familiar with her. Seek her out. She may have answers.
I have to learn more of the Lightbloom, even with the risks of traveling to your homeland.
The Farstriders stand ready.
This is an unparalleled opportunity to see the homeland of the Haranir. They have been so secretive that not even a whisper of Harandar has come to us through the roots of the world trees. I am the Ranger General of Silvermoon, Halduran Brightwing. I lead the Farstriders, rangers whose skill is unsurpassed by any other in Azeroth, and probably beyond. This is an unparalleled It was requested by Grand Magister Ramath that I join you and Orwena in Harandar. My skills as a Farstrider Ranger allow me to detect Lightbloom. Orwena suspects the infection may have originated in her homeland, and I will accompany you to find this source.
May the wind guide your arrows.
It is good to see you again, friend. Would that we were meeting under less fraught circumstances. The Rutani who attacked Silvermoon come from my homeland, Harandar. This Lightbloom infection is new, however. The time has come for me to return to my people. I will face their judgment and explain my actions. If the Lightbloom has spread, I must warn my people of the danger. If you are willing to join me, I will take you and your insistent friend through the rootways to Harandar. Let me know when you are ready to go.
Speak to me.
We must not delay. It is time for me to return to Harandar.
Harandar is a dangerous place. I warn you both. My people do not welcome outsiders. They may no longer welcome me.
This place, it is like we've stepped back in time.
Tread carefully. You will be seen as invaders.
Greetings.
This is astonishing. An entire world at the end of the rootways. How Harandar managed to stay hidden all these countless centuries is an incredible feat. The Lightbloom is our focus. But I admit, I am intrigued to learn more about the Haranir and their world within our world.
With perseverance, strength.
It feels good to be home and to touch the roots of Harandar. I have been too long away. It is against our ways for the Haranir to have contact with the outside world. I do not expect a warm welcome awaits us, but the threat of the Lightbloom does not originate on the surface world. The time has come for my people to join the fight. Convincing them will be a challenging task, if they let us live long enough to try. It feels good you made it. I wasn't sure your kind could. Don't worry, that nauseous feeling will pass. We stand in the deep roots of Amir Drassel. My home lies beyond. Let us see what welcome awaits.
You have come far, stranger.
My homeland lies between the roots of the great trees. This cave being nestled among those of Amadrassel. Let us follow the road down to Harather and check in with the Root Warden. We will ask if he has noticed signs of Lightbloom yet.
The world watch over you. The people of the Haranir settlement tend these roots. It is a short way down the path.
I see why they are so protective. Such untouched beauty.
Owena! Who are these? What have you done?
This is new.
It is forbidden to bring outsiders to Harandar. Orwena broke our laws by going to the surface and letting your world know about us. And now this. You are lucky that Orwena is a friend. Otherwise, I would bind you in roots and leave you to the scepters. I should ask the same of you. No outsiders have stepped foot between the deep roots in known memory.
He narrows his eyes, then glances at Orwena.
I am Kupal, Root Warden of Harather. I tend to the newest of the great roots. To the farthest reaches of the tree, the surface dwellers named a mere Drassel. It is forbidden to bring up.
That doesn't matter now. You need help.
2 of our young are still out here.
Our friend will find them. We must get you to safety.
Anhara's roots! Who are you?
Where did you come from? I've never seen anything like you before, in all my years.
Oh, I was just getting warmed up, too. What are you? Stay back! I'm warning you! Ready to roar!
How did you get here, trespasser? It is forbidden for outsiders to come to Harandar.
Fine, but those were my kills. No taking credit.
Incredible. Come and see.
Behold, Harandar.
I will do my duty for Azeroth.
To think that we are beneath the roots of the great world trees. It is breathtaking. We never knew there was an entire world here. This is a precious opportunity that no one else in Azeroth has been granted. I am ready to move on when you are.
We must not falter.
You hail from above.
Harandar lies below and beyond. The swirl of roots above is the cradle, a most holy place related to the goddess Alnhara. Below is Haranir, the paintmaker's village. Let's stop here for a moment. My eyes and heart desire to look upon my homeland after so long away.
Do not fear the dark.
Our goddess, Alnhara, once rested in the cradle roots above. But she was taken. What remains is the land of Harandar. The echo of her song and the radiance of her will.
Your path leads you deep, stranger.
Let us move on to Harathar. I do not expect we will have a warm welcome. Check on Halduran and see if he is ready to move on.
Perhaps we'll meet again.
Baladash Malanore.
To think that we are beneath a...
Halduran, champion.
This moldy hanging has been crudely painted over to depict one Fungarian hitting another, with what looks to be a chair. See, big fight, best fight, grudge pit. Be there.
I need a target.
This so-called light bloom is no real threat. It does not excuse your heresies.
From the roots. Thank you for finding the children, but that alone will not grant you free passage through our lands. It is against our ways to have contact with the world beyond. Orwena revealed to outsiders not only the existence of the haranir, but of Harandar itself. She will have to answer for her crimes, as will you. Ruya is the Root Warden of Shaladrassil. He has been mentoring me, as I recently took up the mantle of Root Warden to Amir Drasil. Thank you for finding the children. A Root Warden is responsible for the care and tending of the roots of the world trees. I am the Root Warden for Amir Drasil, and as such, am rather new to my duties. We tend to the roots and help to maintain their health. We keep away pests and any who do harm to the great roots.
Trust your instincts.
Ruya bares his fangs as you approach in an apparent sign of disgust.
You dare to meet a Root Warden's gaze. I ought to leave your bones to the Grimlings. You stand before Rufia, Root Warden of Shaladrassil. For 85 years, I have stood vigil over its cursed roots, just as my mentor stood before his return to the earth.
Ruya scoffs derisively.
Do your people lament the fall of the sky when it rains? Sometimes there are more roots. Sometimes there are fewer. Sometimes they change in shape or in temperament. But always, they reach for the cradle. Why would we care what occurs in the world above, so long as the roots of Harandar remain whole? Do you have any other foolish questions? Or are you merely attempting to forestall your judgment? Outsiders are not permitted in Harandar. Orwena has broken our most sacred of laws. You are not welcome here, stranger.
As I suspected, the elders are quite upset with my actions. Now that I have seen the children and Kupakal to safety, I am ready to face the council. I will do what I can to make them see that the light bloom is a threat, and to enable your ability to move freely through Harandar. Petalvain will carry you safely to the den. Let us make haste.
Go to the den at once. The council will decide your fates.
Listen.
Where would you like to fly?
The grudge pit.
We see you. There are two type of fighter, Cap and Stalk. Cap is hero, make crowd cheer. Stalk is evil baddie, get booze. You want be hero, too bad. Hero boring, too much cheering make for dull fight. You a Stalk now, be bad, make crowd angry. May the spores be with you.
I don't think so. Now strike!
I need a target.
I don't think so.
Target something first.
Be quiet. Now strike.
plenty to do.
I need a target.
I don't have a target.
I don't think so. Think so. Be quiet!
I'm out of range.
I need a target.
Be quiet! Be quiet!
I don't have a target.
Speak no more. I don't think so. My eyes on you.
Target something first.
No more. Speak no more. Quiet! I don't think so.
I need a target. I don't have a target. It's too far away.
You hold the curio and discover a shimmering glow emanating from it. This looks important. You hold the curio and discover a shimmering glow emanating from it. This looks important. You rummage through the supplies and find a selection of useful items.
We offer greetings. What can Beladas do? Want to fight? Or bet on fight? This is Grudge Pit. Grudge Pit is where Fungarians are. A pit is everything! What can Beladas do? Grudge Pit is a place for fighting, and for watching fighting for cheering. When fighting done, and for eating ones who lose the fighting. And Beladas takes bets on who will lose. What can Beladas do? Want to fight? Not death decay. Fungarian's different from you. We are stop when hurt too much. After stop might be helped. Say strong teammates are helped, or might stay on ground to decay. Teams that lose. Outsiders, creatures, all decay in pit. We eat what decays. Good for all. Grudge Pit is great place. Be you well? What can Beladas do? Good fight. Yes. Best fight. Maybe. Grow with honor. Our mind is clear. Leave alone! Must focus to yell advice! How else improve without yelling? Find new things! Be you well? Cap Clash will win! Because most practice also. Most advice. Tell each other dodge sword, hit with sword. Practice with advice together. We wish you well. New shield does not break. Have tried and tried again. Cap Clash will win when have enough. Grow often.
My skin is tingling. What is this?
Aln dust. Remnants of the goddess's will given form. It empowers our magics and allows us to walk between worlds.
My skin is tingling. What is this?
Aln dust. Remnants of the goddess's will given form. It empowers our magics and allows us to walk between worlds.
For Silvermoon.
Tread carefully. The Haranir are formidable and on edge over our arrival. The Council has convened and is ready to hear Orwena's words. Hopefully she will be able to convince them that the Light Bloom is a threat and that their help is needed.
I will do my duty for Azeroth.
Guards collected Orwena and took her to get ready to meet the Council. When you are ready, we should attend the gathering.
Orwena has gone ahead to speak to her elders. Let me know when you're ready. Greetings.
The Council is convening to judge Orwena for the crimes they feel she has committed. We will join her when you are ready.
Fight with...
Enough of this! Show yourselves! I came here to speak out of respect. But if violence is your intent...
Respect! You threw that away long ago, Ordwena.
How many of our secret traditions have you broken, child?
Inviting those outsiders here, profaning this sacred place with their presence.
They hear the goddess's song as we do. They fight to save her. Is that not who we are anymore? Will you do nothing but skulk in these caves, lamenting the withered past? Goddess?
Clearly, the hand of Anhara is upon you, child. But with it comes hubris, recklessness. Your pride endangers everything we've built here.
I hear her voice. Should I not follow wherever it leads?
Not if it leads you from us.
You will be heard.
Orwena has broken our laws and customs. The Den of Echoes will teach you about our ways, and challenge you to prove yourself. If you return, it will mean Anhara has granted you leave to stay. I do not expect to see you again. A place where the memories of our people live on. A place of challenge and trial. A place to walk in Allah's grace, or be destroyed by her.
Wild guide you to safer lands.
To stay among us, it must be proven that the goddess has indeed called you to her aid. You will undergo trials at the Den of Echoes, a holy place for our people.
You have forgotten the value of tradition, Orwena. Go to the Den of Echoes and remind yourself of what it means to be haranir.
Yes, yes.
Greetings, stranger. I am Elder Hagar. You have been granted permission to stay as long as you pass through the trials of the Den of Echoes. Anhara will determine your fate, and you will learn about our people and customs. Let us meet at the caves.
The elders have spoken. They hope that reliving the past will show you the folly of your actions.
Rumors of disturbances in the Gulf of Memory have begun to spread. Deal with the issue before it can take root.
I understand the threat of the light bloom, but we need to appease the elders, or you will have two enemies in Harandar.
Baladash Malanore.
The paintings within the cave look massive. Can it be true that they hold the memories of the Haranir people?
We must not falter.
So, your path leads you
The
here.
Den of Echoes holds the memories and history of my people. You will learn much if you survive the challenges. If you can gain the goddess's approval, it will show them that others outside of our realm can be called by her. This will hopefully make them understand that you are here to help, and that we need their help as well. My people can no longer hide away beneath the roots. What is bad for the tree is bad for the root. We can no longer ignore the surface world.
May you lend your song to hers.
If you truly have heard the song of the goddess, you should do fine during the trials. Perhaps she has called you as she did with Orwena. I am Hagar, Elder and former Root Warden. I am here to witness your efforts in the challenge, and to report back whether or not you succeed. If you truly have heard the song of the goddess, you should do fine. I was the Root Warden for Teldrassil. My duties were terminated with the destruction of the Great World Tree. We Haranir have lived secluded for an eternity, but we can afford no longer to think that we can remain this way. The roots are but a part of the tree. A true warden needs to be able to protect and care for the entire tree, even if the roots are their focus. I will always wonder if there would have been something I could have done to stop the destruction. My willingness to hear you out was born in the fires that destroyed the great tree. If you truly have heard, welcome to the Den of Echoes. Within the caves beyond you will find ancient paintings which tell the story of the Harandir. Perhaps you will learn something if you survive. May Alnhara be on your side. The history of the Haranir has been recorded for tens of thousands of years in the caves within. The memories of our people are painted on the stone, that we might never forget where we came from and what our purpose is. You are the first outsiders to ever witness the Den of Echoes. When you touch the paintings, our ancestors will share our stories and struggles. Sorashar Kasme awaits you within. He will guide you and Haldaron on your journeys. I wish you luck.
Alnhara guide you.
If you truly have heard the song of the goddess, you should do fine during the trials. Perhaps she has called you as she did with—
It is not like you to avoid conflict. Have your fangs dulled since I was gone?
Don't test me, little sprout. I know when to roar and when to wait. I could have pitted my pride against Ruya, but alone, what good would it do?
You are as strong as any.
First, you left. Then the roots of Teldrassil burned. Now, the elders barely consider me one of them.
Should I not have heeded the goddess's call?
You did what needed to be done. I have always told you to trust your instincts. All I ask is that you trust mine. We must regain their faith in you, and know that I will always defend you, even if you do not see.
The roots brought us both here.
The Den of Echoes.
You would be arriving. Let us begin.
I need to target something first.
I can teach or learn.
The elders sent word ahead that you are permitted to attempt the trials. We will see if Alnhara has truly called you. You have been granted a very rare opportunity to learn about my people, our culture, and our history. Let me know when you are ready to begin. Casimir, Zurasher of the Den of Echoes, I will guide you in your journey through the trials. The elders sent word ahead that the Den of Echoes is but one repository of my people's memories. It is through reliving the deeds and trials of our ancestors that we learn, grow, and ensure history does not repeat itself. The paintings are a gateway into these memories and trials. If you survive, you will gain a greater understanding of Harandar and my people. Touching the stone will activate the visions. May Alnhara be with you.
Find touch the
The elders sent word.
The Aln dust within empowers it to reveal our truths. Countless generations ago, our people walked beneath the trees of the Great Mountain. None knew of our presence. Not the giant whose steps shook the earth, nor her massive beasts.
I don't have a target.
Hiding was not our only talent. I listen and remember.
Our people have been here for tens of thousands of years, but it was not always so. Once we lived on the surface, as you do.
Words?
You have made it through the first of the trials, but the real test is yet to come.
What memory do you bring?
Haranir are fierce and ferocious, cunning and canny. In time, we became the most feared beasts upon the mountain. A great many wise and powerful beasts roamed the hills of our old mountain, but in time, we came to master them all. Today, you shall hunt as we once did.
And we learned the shape of the beasts. We grew to become the forest's greatest hunters, rivaling and then taming the fiercest predators. Words?
The Den of Echoes is but
something first. I need a target. I'm out of range.
I can teach or learn.
You have proven yourself a capable hunter, like our ancestors of old. But simply being the strongest did not prove succor enough for the minds of our people.
Remember, always.
When the Haranir began to grow restless, they looked to new sources of purpose. Some cast their gazes upwards, towards the stars and the moon. Others, such as the Harati, heard a call from deep within the world. The moment the first of the Harati heard the song echoing from the roots, we knew that we had found a new purpose. We would seek out the source of the song, and discover the truth of it for ourselves. But it would be a difficult road. Strange, stone monsters sought to block our path.
Third, our longing was answered by a song from the depths of the world. Not all heeded the goddess's call, but the Harati followed the song. The journey was long and very difficult. We faced many hardships on the way. What memory do you bring?
The Den of Echoes is but one repository of my people's memories. It is through reliving the deeds and trials of our ancestors that we learn.
You have come. Bring your words.
High Father denies all access.
We battled our way through the roots and found ourselves in Harandar. But that is a deeper, more dangerous tale. I listen and remember.
Now you know how the Harati came to walk amongst the roots. One final trial remains, the most difficult, but most important of them all. Hagar awaits you, and will guide you through the next challenge.
Find the Forgotten.
You have gained a glimpse into our history. There is one trial yet remaining. If you survive, the goddess's blessing will be upon you, and the Council will not be able to deny your presence here. Descend now into the earth and follow in our ancestors' footsteps.
Search one trial yet remains. Hagar is waiting for you ahead. May Alhara be with you.
The Gulf of Memory.
The final mural holds our most sacred memory and our most ancient shame. To witness it, you will need a fragment we store away from the rest.
Speak no more.
For weeks, finding strange peoples deep below Mount Hyjal. They thought the haranir was strange too.
I need to get closer. It's too far away.
No more.
The deeper they went, the more fearsome their foes became. But they were haranir, and they would not be free.
Think so.
I need to target something first.
no more. Quiet. No more. Now struck!
In the deepest places, our people faced the others. They tore at flesh and devoured minds. Many were lost, but the haranir barrel is so.
You have found me.
I do not understand. All that you and Halduran have seen, I already knew. So where is this great shame? that the Zurashar alludes to. Now that you've acquired the key fragment, the final memory will reveal itself to us. Perhaps we will both find our answers here. I underwent these trials years ago, when I was much younger. They are standard for all haranir to endure when they come of age and skill. It is a rite of passage which marks the beginning of our adulthood, and which paves the way for our futures within the tribes. I am glad that you made it through the trials unscathed, hero. I expected no less, of course. I have come to know you as competent and dependable, which is part of why I felt that sharing our history and secrets with you was warranted.
Let nature take its course. So, your path leads you
I do not...
The Zurashar spoke of a great tragedy and shame. I have seen nothing to shame us.
You have not yet seen the journey to its end. Alhara's song was just an echo. The goddess was gone when they arrived. Without her, the land was falling apart. After all the trials and journeys, we hoped to find purpose. Instead, we found discord and death. We blamed the missing goddess. We blamed the land. We blamed each other. The goddess's absence was not a tragedy, but a trial. One we failed. When at last we found our way, the elders feared what would happen if we returned to the surface. So, they forbade it. But we can't stay hidden forever. Ah, you're awake. Welcome to Hamara. You're a strange one.
You have survived the Gulf of Memories. Welcome to Hamara, friend.
How am I tested?
You awaken. Good. Now that you have seen our past, I have brought you to my home, to see my hope for the future. Here in Hamara, we live in harmony with two of the local peoples, the Rudahani and the Fungarians. It is my dream that this partnership will spread to the rest of Harandar. You should get to know them as well, and see the peace that we have created together.
What do the roots bring me?
The others have gathered downstairs. Come, Orwena is eager to see that you are in one piece.
Go come below when you are recovered. The others await.
Here in Hamara, you will see a rare glimpse of the Rutani and Fungarians at peace.
The Farstriders stand ready.
Who knew an entire world was at the heart of the roots of the world trees? It is astounding.
May victory be ours.
This one here. May this stranger's roots grow deep. This one is known as Mika, and is responsible for the Rutanani here in Hamara. Go.
I am not eternal.
Welcome to my home, Hamara. I once lived here as the root warden of Teldrassil, but that time has passed.
We have much to do.
Darn! Dank! Decomposition to you! Is that all?
Your path leads you deep, stranger.
Welcome to Hamara. I am glad to see you well and whole after the trials. This village is the home of Hagar, and many others who call Harandar their home.
If Rootani march on your home, then perhaps there can know of it. You will find some here. You're a strange one.
Harmara has long been a refuge for those who have removed themselves from the conflicts that often arise between the Ruta'ani and the Fungarians. Here, they learn how to live with one another. They work, play, and live together. Balanced, you have learned much about the past of the Haranir, including our deepest shame. Now, you will see our current work, harmony.
Most Rutani are very territorial. This is one of the few places we interact with them in peace.
Orwena mentioned that there are Ruta'ani who are visiting from other villages. This is an opportunity for us to get to know what they're like when they're not light-crazed. I will stay here to speak with Meka. You should speak with the visiting Ruta'ani to determine whether the light bloom has reached their homes.
It is strange to see friendly Ruta'ani.
Listens, waits. Does the stranger come to trade with this one? This one is called Titan, here from Harandar to trade. Does the stranger come?
This stranger should offer trade or leave. Need words?
Does the stranger come to trade with this one?
Tended. Done.
I need to target something first.
This one hears. This one has wares, if the stranger has things to trade. Rizam, this one is here from Harandar to trade. This one has Rizam.
Has seen many blooms. To bloom is good, yes.
This one hears. Greetings. May this stranger's roots grow deep. Have seeds been brought for trade? Eonka grown in the blooming terrace. Trading seeds from the Rift of Aln is why this one is here.
This one has not seen this light bloom. But the rift protects us always.
This one will listen. Why does a stranger disturb this one? This one is Keem of the haranir crop. Why does a stranger... The long journey has left this one a bit wilted. Time spent admiring the petal formations on this creature is proving to be rejuvenating. Why does it
bloom in the light? Only the spore can bloom in the dark. No, this one has not seen Rutani behaving that way.
So there are no signs of Lightbloom yet in their villages. Maka seems unchanged as well, and states that the Rutahani never act in the manner of the light-crazed. This is both promising and frustrating. I am glad that it hasn't yet spread that far, but I suspect we shall find more soon.
How am I tested?
Sometimes harmony and friendship are helped by small acts of service. I hope that the Rutani and Fungarians here have come to see you as an ally.
On your way.
Kuzat is usually very docile. This isn't like him at all. Please, find out what happened.
Outside? It seems so docile. This reeks of foul play.
Yes. Kuzat is normally very calm, but can be quite dangerous when agitated. Be careful, friend.
Dead! And Kuzat not only one gone mad!
You hail from above.
Kuzat is the least of our troubles right now. The Lightbloom has arrived. Harmara is under attack.
Wild guide you will.
Those merchants were either lying or didn't know they were infected with the Lightbloom. And now they've gone on to spread it around the village. We need to contain this outbreak before it spreads further.
The roots brought us both here.
Lightbloom infected Rutani are attacking the village. Rizam and Titum both succumbed to the infection. It looks like Yonka hasn't been affected, but we must handle the others. I will stay here and keep an eye on her. I need you to do what you can to protect Harmara. Take out Rizam and Titum as well.
May you lend your song to hers. You have found me.
Those merchants, Powdercap said that the visiting travelers were the first to show signs of the Lightbloom infection, right after you questioned them. Sadly, it seems Kuzat has also fallen to the sickness. Take out the merchants and see to Kuzat as well. He is far too dangerous a creature to be trampling around here.
We will remain here to guard Hagar and the others.
For Silvermoon.
Lightbloom infested Rutani are working to spread the contamination through the village. This plant showed significant signs of the disease. Destroy any of the plants they've come into contact with. We must contain this.
If these blooms take root, Harmara will be destroyed.
Target.
The light has you!
I need to target something first.
You cannot escape the light!
I don't have a target.
The attack is letting up. Good work.
The Farstriders stand ready.
Well done, hero. May Harmara return to the peaceful oasis it was when we arrived.
May the wind guide your arrows.
You have come far, stranger.
Those merchants were either lying tough but needed work. May this slow the spread until we can find a way to stop it entirely.
I shall watch for you.
It is done then. I grieve that this was necessary, but the corruption needed to be pruned before it could spread further.
Perhaps we'll meet again.
The situation is stabilizing, but let's make sure we're in the clear. I will see how Hagar is faring. Check on Yonka again, and be sure that she is not showing any signs of light bloom. She is on an upper level in Hagar's hut.
The infested Rutani spreads the light bloom. Where is Yonka?
This one hears. You have culled much foul growth. Those weeds from Harandar feed the ground now. This one hopes the fighting has ended. This one blossomed in the blooming terrace, but has been gathering seeds in the Rift of Aln. Harandar is not near our gardens or the Rift.
Kills bloom
You have culled.
This one's did not. Take seed. Show others. May reveal answer.
Speak to me.
Let us hope Yonka is unchanged.
Do not fear the dark.
Greetings.
The spread of the light bloom was so sudden. Did your questioning of the merchants spur it? Did it feel threatened? Does it feel? There are many questions, but I feel we are growing closer to finding the answers.
With perseverance, strength. This seed, it's coated in...
Aln dust. Perhaps that is what shielded Yonka from the light bloom.
The Elders control the Undust supply.
Let us hope
I
the
doubt
Onka
they will
is
be keen
unchanged.
to share it with outsiders.
You have come far, stranger.
Ianka and her seeds are not affected by the light bloom. Incredible. Could there be something about the rift that keeps the light bloom in check?
Undust. The Elders will not part with it easily. Still, we have to try.
The roots brought us both here.
Ianka's seed from Rift of Aln is the clue we were looking for. The inhabitants and plants there seem immune to the light bloom. We must investigate the rift for ourselves. Let us return to the den and plan our next moves.
I will take this seed back to Silvermoon. Perhaps the Magisters will have some insight.
Words?
Thank you, hero, for nipping that in the bud.
Remember, always.
There you are. Unfortunately, our fears were well founded.
What?
I learned the value of Owena's resolve when I left Harandar with her the first time. I will not let her flounder on her own. The Rift of Aln is dangerous beyond measure, but I will find a way to help. Almdust is rare and dangerous to gather. It empowers our connection to Onhara's bounty in its purest state, lets us record our histories for posterity, and protects us against the corruptive influences of the world beyond. The Haranir Elders are responsible for controlling and governing the use of what Almdust we have. Even for us, it is to be used only in times of sacred rite or grave danger. I am not surprised that the Elders refused Owena's request. To them, the world beyond the roots may as well not exist. Why should they burn through their precious supplies on behalf of soil they shall never walk upon?
Go, now.
We return to where we started, but this time you have been blessed by the goddess, and we have evidence that the spread of the light bloom may be stalled. The way forward is not yet clear, but I feel that we are closer. Finally, we have a moment to breathe. This is where we feel closest to the goddess. We are below the cradle where she used to rest. The Elders will not allow us to use any of the Almdust they have gathered over the centuries. They see only what the goddess asked of us before, not what her world needs now. Almdust is rare, but there are ways to get it. Ask around. I will check elsewhere.
The Elders will not sacrifice any of the Almdust. We must find another way. Ask around the den. Glean what wisdom you can.
Where would you go?
Where would you like to fly?
While I wish to help Orwena, but she will not want to go where she must go.
You have been permitted to range about beneath our goddess's light, but that doesn't mean we trust you out of hand. If you wish to prove yourself a friend to the Haranir, make yourself useful in Harathir. It is there that we make the paints for our murals and watch over the newest routes to seek the goddess's light. I appreciate all the help you've given our people.
You would have us spare Almdust
The
for the
honored
sake of
rootwarden here
outsiders.
can tell you
Absurd.
more.
She, of all people, knows the cost to gather it.
If she wants to waste it, then she can brave the rift for it herself.
I have harsh wisdom. All waters in Harandar are sacred. They feed the roots of the world and Anhara's myriad creations in equal measure. Perhaps none are more spectacular than those that fall from the roots of the tree called Nordrassil. To the north, you will find Harkwai. The rains that fall from the sky there carry a remarkable vitality. If you wish to witness all of Anhara's majesties, then a trek to Harkwai would serve you well.
Roads guide you.
This duty wears on me.
Welcome, stranger. Find comfort here.
Our traditions exist for a reason. They protect us and this land. It is not for the young to question.
Ah, the outsider who saved Harmara. Word travels fast through Anhara's roots. No doubt Elder Hagar was grateful for your aid. She would never admit it. But things have been difficult since the roots above her village burned. The Rutani and Fungarians each grow bolder in their eccentricities, in the lingering flare. Ups on Teldrassil's roots present a constant threat. If your travels afford another trip to Harmara, I do not doubt she would benefit from additional help.
Owena, I beg you, you know where Ondas falls. Those who walk the rift without guidance risk being forever lost. You ask much of me.
Hagar may no longer be a root warden, but she holds wisdom beyond measure. I believe she would not lead Owena astray.
What when the goddess was torn from her cradle? The violence left wounds that will not heal. Her screams of anguish give life to formless terrors and drive those who enter mad.
Speak to me.
In the end, we must figure this out for ourselves.
Do not fear the dark.